In a world full of distractions, it can be tough to stay focused on the most important thing, yourself. Everyone has an opinion, a distraction, a reason to make you doubt your path. But the truth is, the most successful people in this world have one thing in common: they know the power of focusing on themselves and the unwavering dedication it takes to work hard. When we talk about focusing on yourself, we're not talking about being selfish or ignoring others. We're talking about recognizing your own potential, investing in your personal growth, and prioritizing your well-being. When you do this, you unlock the key to success, both professionally and personally. And the vehicle to unlock that potential? Hard work. You might be wondering, what does it take to focus on yourself and work hard? It takes self-awareness, discipline, consistency, and a deep belief that the effort you put in today will pay off tomorrow. Let's explore how focusing on yourself and working hard can completely change your life. The first step to unlocking your potential is learning to focus on yourself. It sounds simple, but in practice, it's a challenge. We live in a world that bombards us with distractions, social media, the opinions of others, and external expectations. It's easy to get lost in the noise. But when you focus on yourself, everything else becomes secondary. You take control of your life and decisions. Think about the most successful people in history: Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and Oprah Winfrey. They didn't achieve success by being constantly influenced by the world around them. They understood the value of focusing on what they could control: their own thoughts, actions, and goals. This self-focus allowed them to achieve greatness. To start focusing on yourself, ask yourself, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve in life? Take a few moments to write them down. Be honest with yourself about what you want, and remind yourself daily that your focus is on making those goals a reality. It's the first step in building the life you deserve. It's easy to get lost in the idea of overnight success. Many of us scroll through social media and see people living what appear to be perfect lives, achieving monumental things seemingly without effort. But what we often overlook is that hard work is the cornerstone of any success. There is no magic formula, no shortcut to the top. When you work hard, you build discipline, resilience, and momentum. Hard work means showing up even when you don't feel like it, pushing through challenges, and staying focused on the process, not just the end result. And here's the most important truth: hard work compounds. It doesn't always show immediate results, but the consistency of putting in the effort will eventually pay off. Take the example of Michael Jordan. He didn't make his high school basketball team, but he didn't let that setback define him. Instead, he worked harder than ever. He used that rejection as fuel to push himself to the next level, leading him to become one of the greatest athletes in history. Hard work doesn't mean burning out. It means dedicating yourself to your goals, consistently putting in effort, and being patient with the results. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Distractions are everywhere. The noise from social media, the constant barrage of news, and even well-meaning friends and family can all take you off course. The trick isn't to eliminate distractions completely, that's impossible, but to learn how to control them. Start by building a routine that prioritizes what matters to you. If you want to focus on personal growth, make time every day for it. Whether it's reading, exercising, or working on a passion project, consistency is key. You can't expect results if you don't show up every day. But consistency doesn't just come naturally, it's a habit. It's about making the choice, day after day, to prioritize your goals over temporary pleasures or distractions. This might mean saying no to social events, cutting back on screen time, or turning down distractions in order to work on your future. Building a routine might feel challenging at first, but as with anything, it gets easier with practice. The more consistent you are, the more it becomes second nature, and before you know it, you've developed habits that push you closer to your goals each day. The path to success isn't always smooth, and challenges are inevitable, but it's how you handle them that makes all the difference. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and use setbacks as fuel to propel yourself forward. When you hit a roadblock, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Every obstacle you face is a chance to become better, to develop skills you didn't know you had, and to push yourself beyond your limits. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed over time. This mindset is essential if you want to unlock your full potential. With a growth mindset, failure isn't a setback, it's a lesson. Mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow, not signs that you should quit. People with a growth mindset view challenges as exciting opportunities to push themselves and improve. They understand that no one starts at the top, everyone has to work, fail, and improve. The key to developing this mindset is to embrace challenges, welcome failure, and always ask yourself, what can I learn from this? To cultivate a growth mindset, stop thinking in terms of limitations. Instead, focus on what you can improve. Even if something seems difficult, remind yourself that persistence leads to progress. And remember, growth isn't always linear. You will have ups and downs, but every experience is a stepping stone to becoming the person you want to be. It's easy to get caught up in short-term goals, but long-term vision is what keeps you on track. Having a clear vision of where you want to go will help guide your decisions and motivate you even when the going gets tough. Your long-term vision gives you a purpose and reminds you why you're putting in the work today. Keep your eyes on the big picture, but remember to enjoy the journey along the way. Long-term success is not just about achieving a goal, it's about creating a sustainable path forward. Success doesn't come easy, and it certainly doesn't come without discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the difference between having a dream and making it a reality. To develop discipline, you need to create systems that make it easier to stick to your goals. Build habits that support your objectives. If your goal is to get fit, create a workout routine and stick to it. If your goal is to write a book, set aside time each day to write, even if it's just a few paragraphs. The key to discipline is to avoid relying on motivation alone. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, but discipline is constant. It's the muscle that keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. If you create a solid routine that supports your goals, discipline becomes second nature. Long-term success isn't just about reaching your destination, it's about enjoying the process of getting there. If you're only focused on the end goal, you'll miss the joy that comes from the journey itself. Success is the accumulation of consistent effort over time, and it's important to celebrate small wins along the way. These small victories are a sign that you're on the right path, and they provide the motivation you need to keep going. Remember, the road to success is long and full of obstacles, but each step forward is an achievement in itself. When you look back, you'll realize that it wasn't the destination that mattered most, it was the person you became on the journey. It's easy to get caught up in short-term goals, but long-term vision is what keeps you on track. Having a clear vision of where you want to go will help guide your decisions and motivate you even when the going gets tough. Your long-term vision gives you a purpose and reminds you why you're putting in the work today. Keep your eyes on the big picture, but remember to enjoy the journey along the way. Long-term success is not just about achieving a goal, it's about creating a sustainable path forward. Success is a journey, not a destination. While it's important to have goals, it's equally important to enjoy the process. Embrace the learning, the struggles, and the growth that comes along with the journey. Success is much sweeter when you appreciate each step along the way. The most successful people understand that the process of working towards a goal is just as valuable as achieving the goal itself. By enjoying the process, you make the journey a part of your fulfillment. Everyone has a unique path to success. The key is to create your own and follow it with determination. Don't compare your journey to others. Focus on your own goals, take ownership of your actions, and keep pushing forward, no matter what obstacles arise. Success is personal, it's about finding what works best for you and staying true to that vision. Your journey is unique, and every decision you make is an opportunity to steer your life toward the success you deserve. Start now and focus on yourself. You have the power to change your life right now. It's all about focusing on yourself, investing in your growth, and committing to working hard every single day. The more you invest in yourself, the more you'll see the results. Your success is in your hands, don't wait for someone else to give it to you. Start today by setting one small goal and taking the first step toward it. Focus on yourself and work hard. The future you will thank you for the effort you put in today. What's your unique path to success? Let us know in the comments, and like if you're ready to create your own journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more empowering tips and content.